Hello techies, I'm Divya here. On behalf of CyberBrainer, don't you think the world of tech is evolving faster than ever? Now is the perfect time to dive in and build the skills that will take you places. With CyberBrainer, we are putting you in the driver's seat of your own future. We at CyberBrainer don't just teach your interest. We believe that knowledge is power, but it's applied knowledge that truly sets you apart. Whether you're diving into data science, mastering artificial intelligence, or exploring the world of cybersecurity, our courses are designed to give you the skills that matter. So let's jump into the session and make the future yours today. Thank you.
This is different though. This one set, no problem. Take your time. Let's save this. Alright, now I get here. This is very simple and one listener. Italy. And let's check here. I want to run it first. You're deploying local. I want to say project to run it first correctly. Then after that, I'm going to deploy it to using Maven plugin. Oh, what is this? Unsupported class file in major version. This is still a. I have too many accounts right now. I need to keep track. There is a security token. A security token. That's right. We need that token. What's running? Let's see if it's now. It takes a little time. Touring service. Touring server. I don't know why it's doing that. Is it Java related? Any points for you? I think it might be the path. Earlier, I was doing some work in that area. Maybe I go here. Do you have any points to do? Extract this version. Let's check this. This is correct. You were able to open this thing, right? Earlier yesterday, you told that you are not able to open. Which one? This is an environment variable section. Right now, this is not my PC. This is right now another system that I have. That's why I'm doing some work here, because my PC has some kind of restriction going on. Show me the path 1 second, please. In Java, right? The pathway variable. You just showed me, right? The pathway variable. This is what I have for Java. Excellent. This is the recommended variable. You need to add this one. This is cool. Java home. Show me the path variable 1 second. Under. That's not. Let me copy that content and show me a different notepad or something like that. That. I want to see that clearly. What you added is you add the Java path, right? This is the Java path. What's the Java path? I think it's Java path. But that is different and your JDK is different folder, right? You configure different JDK folder. Come to the end. Last thing you added, Apache Maven. I think you're right. I think I need to do something like this. Maven home. That is good. Maven home. You know, what I'm saying is that Java I have here in 1.8. Programs. This is the one we need, right? This one. We need this, right? JT. In the path you have to put up to build with this. What is the version of Windows you're using this machine? This is a data. I think it's a server. I think we need a 12 only. Does that look? Let's play. No. I don't want to do that. I'm going to grab this. Come here. Anyway, simple fixes. We can do one thing. Sometimes what happens is this AnyPoint Studio plugins will get some reason. Don't break your head. Just ignore it. Especially extract AnyPoint to your zip file and use that. That is the easiest fix. Because it's also not useful for us to this. Not any kind of logic analysis, right? If it's any logic or any REML, that's good for you to fix that. Just download a new AnyPoint to be. Or if you have AnyPoint to be, extract this and use that one. That's simple solution. No more time. Install New Studio. New Studio. You already downloaded, right? Just unzip the zip file. What do I do? You already downloaded that file. You already have the file in your downloads folder. Just unzip the download folder. Unzip that AnyPoint to be and you can use that. What folder are you talking about? Go to there and see the downloads folder. Probably you may have the download version of AnyPoint Studio with you. The first one, right? First one is the zip file. Just unzip that one. Already unzipped. Unzip the file. It's already unzipped. Where it is? It's already unzipped, right? No. It seems the file looks like zip. That is the icon. Looks like zip, right? It's back. Delete the existing AnyPoint Studio. You have to delete the existing one. You can do one thing. You close the AnyPoint Studio because it will stop this process. Close it and go to C drive. File Explorer C drive. And delete the existing studio. After one unzip done, you can stop the process. First delete it. You do one thing. First you stop the unzip process. For a moment, you stop the unzip process because it keeps on putting the files over there. It already stopped. I'm going to delete first, right? Delete. You have to be stationed, right? Delete it. No problem. Well, now we expect the AnyPoint Studio to do this part. Can you show me? Can you log into your Salesforce account? Open the browser and log into Salesforce account. Let's come here. New Windows. What is it called? Like Salesforce. Salesforce account. Developer Salesforce account. Developer Salesforce account. Developer or developers. Let's see. Developer Salesforce account. Sub. Come down and you can find the login button in the. I thought I created a login. You have the username and password right. That's what I'm trying to find out. You can find an email. Alright. You open your email. You can find the username, password, and security token. All the three things. It should post works. First security key right. That's what I need, right? Unless you can sign up newly. If you don't do it, just sign up. That is also a good solution. What I do? I forget my email. And I have an email. Let me show. I forgot. I need to put down a safe place where I can retrieve the information. Let's go here. No, it's not. I hate this. Now you log in right. Let me go to your object manager. You will find it can find these objects. That is, object is nothing but table. They will equal to database. You have a count table. These are all predefined tables. You can use that. If you want custom information you want to store in a custom table, you can create a custom table. Create a custom object. If this table is not fitting your requirement, not matching your columns, you want to create in your own table. Here you can find something like what it was. The local console. It is like a database. You can do some police or sing them. Let me do one simple query. There's a code table in that you know this information. I want to write it from the account. Likewise, you can. You can put your own table once you create it right. This query browser. How do you get the query browser? Here is some settings. I can go to the settings. I need to go for the developer console. And the query editor over here, the third tab in the developer. You query editor. Remember this thing. We need a new object, new custom object, and we will look for that object. What we'll do is we create a table in the database. And based on that, the field similar object in Salesforce. Maybe not exactly same matching. You know something that object in the Salesforce and not permanent is. We need to bidirectionally synchronize that. That's right. Up to this point. You can do with the current account table also. The account also fine. This is if you see the account. You can go to fields and see what are the different fields in the account table. A code name, a code number, a code holder, billing address. You can use this one also. Some matching. This one is no need to create custom object every time. You can use what's up over here, right? This information is overwhelming. I don't want all those fields, all these fields. I want, some compact object. In that case, you can create some custom object. What is the status of our anypoint to do that? Let's check in. I think we can. We can come back to this another time. Go and I was saying that the I can do, I play with later. And now that we installed a new version of Anypoint Studio, I can play with the Maven plugin and see if that will work. But I'm thinking now we can go with the stuff that we work on right now, right where the Salesforce stuff. That's to me that's more interesting. Where is it here? We do find your workspace and people workspace. I have a question. Do we need a Maven plugin for this and the project? Maven plugin for this project. The Salesforce stuff. When we're doing Salesforce stuff, actually there is no relation with the Salesforce stuff in the Maven. Like if we need to. The goal of the project we do with Maven with the Salesforce, right? The bidirectional thing. We're not going to publish it, right? We're not going to publish it to the cloud. If you want published to the cloud, right? The problem is your database also should be in the cloud. This example, this project we're going to build is we're only going to use the flow, right? That's it, right? The reason I'm asking is that if we're not going to publish it on the cloud, then we can go through, then we can build, we don't have to debug the other issue that we had with the And because the one I had here, the issue I was trying to solve here was that, publish something in the cloud. We're using Maven plugin. But right now I feel like I could do this in later time. But now we can. We can start looking to the and learning how to do that bi-directional thing. And in Salesforce. What that means then is I'm going to be using my other, that was a koala, and any points to do on my P. See, I don't check any points working or not as of now, just a moment. I think it's working right. You're able, my. Am I? There's a tool and a point to do. I have right. One my PC. The one in my PC doesn't work with it, doesn't work with the Maven stuff because, and I'm unable to edit the path. I installed an enterprise studio on a server that's 2012. Anytime I want to play with, and anytime I want to play with Maven and, publishing things, implement things in cloud, I'll be using this version. But anytime that I don't need a cloud stuff, then I use my minding, anybody's to do in my PC. This is the one in my PC. Several more times. Should I go send email? First try to run one simple application. Are you getting same error or are you able to run the application? Try to run a simple application. The one of. I have a tool. Which one you want me to test? Anyone which is working. It will take much resources. Any point you consume many resources. Your system will go slow to open two resources, two studios at the same time, to close one and run another one. If you are able to run successfully any, I'm done right now. Right now, everything is here. Everything you see here is local. These are projects that are able to be successfully. This one works fine. Then can you create one simple YAML? I threw the studio right through in the design center. Here is what is the design center is open. The design center. I want some employee API. I want to make this. One is getting close. This is really what I want to take a note. That I know the steps that I have to do stuff like this. This is a very close to a real project. Please walk me through. First you do ramble, right? And most slash employees. This, depending on the source, slash employees. Well, it's going. When I get better. That's the good news. Responses and responses. Make a successful response. Because it is fun to the body. You can click on the bottom of it will get that. Body is adjacent. And I'll go to the get level, get a get line and get the post. I'm not giving any examples. Post slash is not a purchase. This post slash means it becomes a post and has a body. Because we need permission. The body is of type JSON. Application. We get a very simple API that creates an employee and returns an employee. Right? Under the day we'll create one more thing like some resource employee go to the post level post. This slash. And the base is in the kind of want my idea. That or one word employee. I read it for an. After the college can, if it's not inside. Then his own good and enter get colon responses. That's it. Very simple API. That returns all the employees, that creates an employee and the pretenses specific employee information also. See this one already. Then go to AnyPoint Studio. You're not using all these projects, right? What we can do? We're going to start a new one. Start a new one. But what might this open this project employee? If the employee AP, I name PLR, what do some project name? What was the name, right? What do you call the employee? MP, I name PLR. Employee system AP, you can do any. You as employee is AP. We call this system API. It's a E. I do this. That is good. EMP is I. That is also good. EMAPI is EMP is EOSIPI. Sarah Motel, I'm having a hard time. You say employee in employees A. This is also one kind of naming notation. S means what's the S means? What's the S means? System. Oh, system. Oh, I heard that. I heard that. Later we'll talk about that. But I heard that you know what is it called? System and process and experience. Yes, yes. Now here the location. Go to that 3 dots. And employee AP. Select that one. It knows that I'm logged into the AnyPoint Studio. What is it getting this information? That is connecting to any point platform. Any point platform. That's right. And now finish. Now the project will be created based on that employee API. Now what we do is, from here onwards, go to get. Then no. Then go to the Salesforce. In the component palette Salesforce, the component palette Salesforce, set the query. Query component. Query is there, right? Salesforce query. That you can be able to see that one. Drag it, this one. What do I put? Put before the in the get flow after log. In the get, you are seeing the get employees, right? Drag it and put after the log. After the log, after the log, after the log. Now what we do is we will get the employee object details. Go to the Salesforce, that one. The Salesforce, I showed you right just before. In the browser, go to browser. Go to browser. Close this one. Close the console. It's not required right now. The console is not required. Close it. You can see the account. You can use the account. Account name, account number, account number. Account, we can use an employee. Are there anyone cause employee? Then go back. Go to setup. Click it. Come down and you can see. Object, right? Object manager. No, click on it. Click on that. Come down. Scroll down. Scroll down and there is no single strike. No. I was checking if there's a table calling employee. This? There is no employee table. We can use the account also. No problem. I can use to create a new employee table from here. I think that's fine. For now, I just want to see if we can get to the table. You want to create, you can create. No. What I'm saying that for right now, let's use account. And later, if I know what I'm doing, I'll create a table another time. Excellent. Fantastic. Go to your Anypoint Studio. And now in the character configuration down in the right, now we are configuring the query component, right? But where are we now? I don't know. Is this over here? A query component. Come down. There. You need to configure the close that one. Close it. And click on the plus icon. Not. Close it. Close where? Moment. Let me take one control. This one is not required. Click this one. This plus sign. Oh. And give your Salesforce username. Your email ID, right? And then you can go to the and password. and copy the security token from there and paste it over here. You got email right. Security tool. Just before you showed me the token also. This one, they generate the new one every time. After 1 month, or it will reset. It has to reset. If you reset, you will get the new token to your email. What do you do? Test connection. Test it. Then I'm going to go to the next one. Then do the Salesforce query. In the Salesforce query field, right? Come down in the box. You can find Salesforce query field in the box. You have to give the query of the Salesforce. Select the star won't work over here. You have to give all the fields. What are the fields required to give all the fields? Go to your Salesforce page and copy the field and paste over here. What fields you want to? Go to Salesforce query browser and click on the account. And click on the fields and relationship fields. The first. And I want the account name. Select the account name. Name field name. Copy name. No, not this one. Not that one. Name that one. Field name. We need to take middle one. This one. Copy that one. Well, I thought this is the field name. The field name. Copy that name. And go to your put the name. Select name. I want we built up to 2 more fields. Name, comma. And take any other field that relates billing address or. What's a good one too? Account name or account number? Account number. Very good. One more might be. Big address. It's billing address. Address. A billing address. That. I'll do that from. That's it. Close this one. Let me save the file. Now try to run this one. Let's see the first one. There's no source here. No problem. This is an anypoint router, right? We will get after the query, right? Put a transfer message. After query, put transfer message component. The first one. Actually, it returns in a different way. What we want to see, the result is JSON format. Try to Java to JSON. And I just remove the braces and put the payload. That's the payload that returned from seeing course. We can see that in a JSON format. Now run this and run the application. Go to your Postman. What I don't know. In here though. I don't know. Alright, here's the Postman. What are we going to point to? I think go to your listener. I want to, go to any points to do. And go up. And then the request for the Postman, which lands first at the listener. And see the listener and see the path. Say to the it looks like Stash API. Then come to any point to do again. No. Starboard not true. Come to any point to do again. No. Come to any point to do. 1 second. Come to any point to do. The point is first to the listener. The first request lands in the listener. What country in the listener? API/star, right? Star means anything. If you put anything after that, API, what you're putting off with that, if you put the employee C, come down. See, there are some flows over here. This is the first flow. Second flow. And you have 3 flows over here. What's the 3 flows doing in the Raymond? Oh, because we say get post and employee by employee ID. See? This is the get for all employees. This is the get by employee ID. This is employee ID, right? After part. This is employee ID. This one is by get for all employees. And there's a post. Now I remember. I was asking what are we going to tell that postman? But now I remember. Now if we go here and we say /employee. Given employees. Now if you put get what happened. It goes to that flow. If you do the get method and if you do this request, if you trigger this request, the control goes to what is the matching flow in your application. In your application, this is the matching flow, right? Get method. Sorry, this one. Get method with employees as a path. This is the matching flow. The control comes to this flow. Let's put this logic. And whatever, as I say, employees, whatever they after, the get right. is what need to match on the postman. If you want to execute this flow, one need to do after employee need to do some ID. Then the control comes to this flow. The will come to that right now. Let's do the get. I want to see what it does. The postman is good. That one. Look at that. These are the information coming from the Salesforce. Right? That's nice. I have a question. If we say employee ID, the ID has to match. There's nothing that shows here though. I think you print something ID node. It is not. I did not coming over here. Let me know. Go to your any point, that one. Since was browser once. Let me see what is the ID we can do. In the employee. Go to your developer console. That is in the... No, the gear. The console. Now a moment. Let me see this one. This one. Let me read this one. Name the code number. Getting all right. Oh, what's the common, bro? ID. You give a call number, right? But the ID is the one that's empty. I don't know. No, we will do something. I don't want to be a car number. We don't track on them. We would do an ID. I think you need a phone number. The phone number. But what does that call on the Remo? We call it account ID. Not just to be given, just to do the whole thing inside a call. We get it, but we get more. Here in an employee table, we're getting everything. Alright. That is returning everything in the table. No, we want billing address, ID type, name and account number. No, we have here a country, city and all that's address. That way to implement is that will be implemented now. Very good point. Ings. I have a question. Are you saying that whatever that? This is what we're getting back. Are you saying that? Because I feel like in the post here, it has. When we do that, we get info. This is the address. Address up to the point address. Excuse me. This account number is the name. How about this? Why are we getting these two? I'm also wondering why. That's true. Actually, we are doing what is the fields, but it's returning 5 fields. That's true. I'm thinking, is the getting everything? Now what we do is, we will get through via by employee ID. Alright. Alright. Oh, we need to do this right. We need to say primary. No set parameter when you want to map in the window. We are statically doing this. It is not a dynamic way. We are not. That if you want to put a class, then these parameters will come. It was got it. Got it. Right now, if we need to return it by employee ID, drag and query again to this component. Go to Salesforce components. Then the component planet type of Salesforce in the component. Any points to do? On the component planet. Component, but all here. What about it? The Salesforce. And put what do we worry? Really? I'm going to worry. The same one. Drag and put after the lava in the second. Oh, I see now. We only did the get. We have to do all of this. Now the query from the first year, the copy that entire property. This story here. Where they call number is equal to colon. Some account number or something. That's is it going to also there? Is equal to and equivalent equal to a column. Well, together or just a space. That's fine. They call number something. I think one number. I feel especially not to get off the phone and immediately get the phone number. One more time. There is no space between colon and a phone number. There's no space. Now copy that account number. Copy that one and come down in the parameters. Then the place of key. Just the place of key. Remove the key. Phone number and value as. Delete it. Delete it. Value completely. Not required. Make it empty. Attribute as attributes dot. I have attributes. I see. Attributes. You are a barometer. How come it's not giving me a selection? Yo. Let me check one thing. No. 1 but I'll give 1 minute. I'll give 1 minute. I think it's this thing. One moment. Adam, 1 moment, Adam. What's that? One. I'm typing. Employee ID. It's the one we are passing, right? Employee ID. This is the one. You are a parameter. I had doubt. What are you passing this one? Last. This is not required now. Got a common, but we match too. It should be sometimes. You know you want to do like this. Like this. You're going to put single, put in. No, I want to put the transfer. It's a similar to the ago one. To see the content in the JSON format. Only that things. Or else you can show some Java format, object format. We cannot understand the output. That's right. Now you can try it out. It's already there. It's already deployed. Do we need to deploy or already did? It's starting one moment. It's deploying. It's deployed. Now you can try. Go to Postman. Post employee slash and do that. Some ID. Copy that and paste that. We're expecting only that object only. But the ID has to exist, right? The idea has to exist. Then only we get the top address. We won't get. This is you want to get an employee based on that specific object. Now, finally, you want to create your own employee object. That you need to use a post. For this, go to your team. And for that, you need to select the Salesforce component to create. Not query. Query is for getting Salesforce. And there is a create component. There is a Salesforce. And paste it. You have to select the object. Which object you want to create in the background, right? You can see all the objects in the double. Let me come over here. Once. That's the only. Open this number. See, you can see the object. All the tips. The object you want to create. I want to get employee. You can talk to him in this case. That's it. You want to create the employee object with some data, right? You see, if you open this create component, it taking the record as a payload. What I'm doing, I'm sending the payload, the employee record as a payload. Here the account record as a payload. I'm asking the Salesforce to create this account, right? But as of now in the payload, nothing is there. How can you create the account? For that, what I can do is I can go to transform message. For that, see now as part of this thing. Let me see. They want to be the account name, information name. And I want to do the. Let me see this thing. What's the? It was a name and type. Icon number. It's a phone number. Name. Type is account. Account number. It will automatically get. What are the attributes without the question mark? All these question marks. There is optional. I see that call number here. Read. Scroll a little bit down. Right here. An address. I'm going to give another. Maybe change the number. What is the type? Let me see the type. I put the same number. An address is option. There's options. Go to the postman. Actually, what we can do is, you should not do like this. This will be hard coded, right? That would be to this thing for the postman. Right? Payload dot name, payload dot like that. As of now, I'm just hard coding this stuff. But you need to view the, from the postman, right? For the postman, we can provide that information. What you can do, some postman also here. Payload.name. That makes sense. It doesn't make sense. Comtype. I'm going to say, I'm going to say, oh, I'm not feeling the size. Something like this. I don't know if there's word. There's someone. Something. Follow this something. Alright, let me get this thing. The post method. And this is not required. Which one is the new transfer after that? Don't put transfer message, right? That if you put some transfers like that, we can able to see the JSON format. Let me check in the console. Oh, there it is. It's not. The bottom. The top one. So I can. Where I can. I think name only given. A core account. I'm not sure. You can refresh it, right? But once the same information will come. Because this is a table. This one. I'm not. How do you say like is it? Is there? I see the items now. They created. They created. But something in my query problem. From account where? Where name? Like a console. And Buddha. Single quote between. Like you could do that. Single coded query. You could do a single code. Just add this. That's fine. Maybe my is called. This should work. Only when I found a building and got this way. We'll be creating. See, this was object. Can you do? Let me go back. I want to see the numbers also. But I'm thinking maybe we could do. I'm not a star. Just just do this. Just do this. I see you. It is like select star. And it won't return anything. That block has this record. Some error is not. It's not supporting the star. Might be a comment. It's fine. Oh, do I see that? This one I sent it. That's right. This is the first step. You need to practice this one. I will definitely do that. This is a really, all the stuff was a good concept, but this is where I think, by doing something like this, it's a practical thing. I'm going to practice more. And tomorrow might be we could. And we could create another table that you node by directional thing. You do one thing. People are database ready with the table. Alright, we are the same table in the Salesforce and we exclude that thing. Alright? And one more thing I want to recommend, you try to create an account over here. Let me open an account. Where is your browser? I can see it anyone. Why it is not opening? Open any browser. Any browser. It's going to another screen. And Google for Amazon. Amazon Web Services. Open I think the very first thing. That one. And create an AWS account. That one because it takes 24 hours to open an account to activate. And sign up for a call. Choose a name. That we can give you some name. That's my account name. This is your account name. Remember that one, that account name. Let me see. I'll save chat. Alright. There is a code given to that code. I get that fast. I get that and it says you want to create an account. I just get a verification. I want to click the verification. Then you will email address over here. And I do not. You will email address. Click next. Your password. Very. What's my multi-factor authentication? Do you have the MFA on your mobile? What does that mean? It means from your mobile. There is some authentication app is there in your mobile. You would install that mobile app. What is it called? You can go to open your mobile and try to download the authenticate on this. That name is Authenticator. Authenticator. Download and install the app. Authenticator. I saw that way back. I did that for my work. I was using the same for the work. And you can add one more account in this authenticator. It's called Authenticator. Authenticator. And on the top right corner, you can find three dots, three vertical dots. If you open the app, if I search, I should find it right. If I have it. And it's called a phone. I think you already created, buddy. You already have an account in Amazon, right? Then you go to your smartphone and try to install the authenticator. You already have the authenticator app. You need to add this account to this authenticator. But I'm not finding the authenticator. You don't have the authenticator. It's up, right? It's up for that. It's an app. I thought I downloaded one time. Under library, if I say authenticator, it should find right. If not, you need to download from the Google Store. App or Android, what is your smartphone know as? Yes, it's Ada. Authenticator app, it's in a blue color actually. Most of it is blue color. I say girl. I thought I had that. Can you install that app? I'm not in now. I thought I had it, but somehow there are many authenticators available in the market. Maybe you are downloading the one which is the commercial one. Now we're going to Authenticator app, 2FA authentication app. It's a multi-factor authentication. Not only password means too much security. You want to give more security for that. You need to give your authentication from mobile also. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.